What's going on, Saviors? GH here. Welcome to the June MMO news. This month, we have some exciting updates, closed beta test, playtest, Blue Protocol finally released in Japan, dying MMOs, and some with MMO elements new stuff. We're gonna do this quick, and with that said, let's do this. First up, Blue Protocol is finally out in Japan, and it's experiencing multiple setbacks including delays, logging complications, maintenance everywhere, and challenges with the cache up. Blue Protocol is an anime MMO by Bandai Namco, and it's now out in Japan, and it's delayed to 2024 for the English release. So yeah, Blue Protocol entered a turbulent start today due to technical difficulties. The server opening was delayed due to a last-minute error, followed by login issues with the Bandai Namco ID feature, leading to several hours of maintenance. Additionally, problems arose with the cache up, and we can't have problems with the cache up, right? And it caused further emergency maintenance. Although the recent maintenance has concluded, there's still delay in issuing specific rewards for daily quests. Despite these challenges, the game's beta testers in Japan are thanked for their contribution. I tried to play it, but it's a mess. I'll be checking it out later. The connection is not stable on my end. I don't know if it's me or the game. Anyway, we can finally play Blue Protocol, and now we wait for the English release. Next up, there's a new Lost Ark update, and it adds a new continent, Elgasia. The update introduces a cinematic storyline and an endgame abyssal dungeon. The Elgasia continent brings new features such as a field boss, adventurer's tome, wandering merchant, and more. And the K-Angel Light Sanctuary Abyssal Dungeon offers challenging gameplay with varying difficulty levels and rewarding loot. Additionally, the Fortune Spire Tower expands, offering additional floors to conquer. And for our Mokoko players, the Mokoko buff limit has been extended. And a new system allows players to upgrade Relic Ability Stone to Ancient. So there it goes, we finally get to collect the last Lost Ark. Have you done the story? Is it impressive or meh? Coming up next, prepare yourself for the upcoming Great Palian Stress Test. Singularity 6's highly anticipated MMO. Palia is conducting its largest concurrency test to date, inviting over 200 new players to join. This playtest aimed to evaluate the game's performance with significant numbers of simultaneous online players. The event is scheduled for July 6, 2023. All past alpha testers are included in the 200,000 invites, but there's still an opportunity to sign up and increase the chances of being selected by completing a survey. Email invites will be sent in batches in July 30th. I will try to participate, and I hope they let me in. Next up, Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis 2.0 update is live. This update introduces several new features aimed at enhancing user-generated content and improving overall user experience. One of the key additions is the creative space, which allows players to construct their own miniature worlds with customized activities. The update also includes a new visual upgrade option offering a cel-shaded style that gives the game a comic-like aesthetic. Additionally, there will be a new story chapter, class balancing changes, and new skills for all classes. So yeah, new update for PSO2 New Genesis. When I went to my own creative space, after a minute I get disconnected. I don't know what's happening. I was supposed to make content about that personal space, and I cancelled it because I'm getting disconnected inside that creative space. But when I play regularly trying to do quests, everything's fine. So I don't know about that creative space. Overall, the update is nice. Next up, say goodbye to Swords of Legends Online. Swords of Legends Online is an MMO published by Gameforge. It will be shutting down on June 30th. The decision to close the game was mutual between Gameforge and the Chinese developer, citing intense competition in the MMO market and insufficient player numbers to sustain the game. And in anticipation of the shutdown, in-game payment processing will be deactivated and prices for in-store items will be slashed 90% for players to spend the remaining currency. Unfortunately, migrating accounts to the Chinese version of the game is not possible due to significant differences and GDPR regulations. Unless another company steps in to revive Swords of Legends Online in the future, this will mark the end of Swords of Legends Online in English. Well, at least officially. I'm pretty sure private servers are already in the way. And for the final bit of not-so-MMO news, Diablo IV, the action RPG with MMO elements, after a successful release, it gets review bombed. In a post written by a Redditor in the Diablo IV subreddit, he states Diablo IV had been review bombed by players on Metacritic and other sites where players can review the title. Is it really a 1 out of 10? So I went and checked Metacritic, and the user score is around 5, and in my opinion, it's just about right. My main concern when I checked it out is not the 2 or the 0. Of course, that's concerning too because that's incorrect. But I'm more concerned about the 9s and the 10s. Because this is not a 9 or a 10. Be honest, please. I know you're invested in Blizzard, but we shouldn't give them a 9 for an okay job. This is bad for us. We need really good games from Blizzard. If you ask me, the cinematics of Diablo 4 is an 8 out of 10. but the overall gameplay, it's about 6 out of 10. It's a completely decent online game, and I suggest you guys wait for a sale. But that's just an opinion of one guy. How about you guys? Are you loving Diablo 4? Tell us in the comments. And this is Gaming Hardcore. See you in the next one.